Game Blake. Blake leads 40.
It was out. It's clearly out, you stupid hoe. It was clearly out. Contrary to the stupid hoe behind me, clearly the ball was out. Well, we've got Gooding serving. Blake up, love 15. And looks like Blake has something in his hair. It might be a small animal. I can't tell. What do you think, Curt?
Yeah, well, you know, with a guy like Blake, you know, and the way he has his hair, of course there's going to be animals living in there. Back to you, Bob.
Do you think that affects his play?
Well, actually, I think it helps him out a little bit, because if there's birds in there, they can help him fly.
So, Curt, do you think this is an unfair advantage for Blake to be having animals living in his hair?
Well, it can be for some people, but when you really think about it, anybody can grow their hair out. Anybody can have animals living in it.
Yes, but how can you reach the level of nappiness which Blake has reached?
Well, it comes from his ancestry, actually.
His ancestry? What exactly with his ancestry? Gooding still has a serve, tied at 30-all. Curt, what do you think about Blake's legs? They're looking awful shiny from my point of view here.
Yes, well, I think he's taken off the hair all the hair off his legs and planted it on his head.
Do you think he nears it, or do you think it's just a straight transplant of the hair, straight there?
Well, it's more like grafting, you know, like what they do with the balding people, but they take it off of his legs.
Do you think they use a ball sack? So really, the question here is, Curt, does Blake have an unfair advantage being that he's African-American and all, and he's playing against a skinny white guy?
Well, in most cases, yes, but in this case, Gooding has quite an advantage because he's wearing a baseball hat.
Ah, the baseball hat. So, what the fuck exactly does the baseball hat? All again, something we've seen too often in this match. Blake at 40 love, serving again. Another ace.
Yes, well, I think what's more amazing than that is the fact that how these girls can handle the balls on the court.
Well, I hear they're certified ball handlers, Curt.
Yes, they go through a 5-week extensive training course.
So this is a rigorous ball handling training class?
Yes, by all the little girls.
So the little girls learn how to handle these fuzzy balls. And I'd like to thank our sponsors at Hoover, because really, without the vacuum, where would tennis be today? Back to you, Curt.
Yeah.
I actually think Curt has lost his job. He doesn't have any valid commentary to... At this point, Blake is up 5 games to 2. Tensions are high, but it doesn't look like it's going to be anything short of a beatdown. Curt?
Yes, that's right. See, Blake gets his natural abilities from eating Natashi's toenail.
Natashi's toenail?
Yes, it is he's part of the Doigan Society. And from there, he was promoted from Smells Like a Donut to Doigan.
Perhaps another unfair advantage for Blake.
Of course.
Well, once again, it's Bob and Curt here at the Franklin Templeton Classic. We've got Phillipousous and Hewitt right here warming up in front of us. Curtis, what do you think about Phillipousous and his name being so ridiculous?
Some people just have ridiculous names, but Phillipousous actually chose his name, just like Muhammad Ali.
So Phillipousous has a meaning behind it?
Yes, his real name is
Bob and Curt again at the Franklin Templeton Classic. Curt.
Yes, Bob.
What do you think Hewitt has an idea about his hat being backwards at this point? Is this like a switch, like over-the-top style, or is this just a laid back?
Yes, Bob, I think it's like over the top. It's when he turns his hat from forward to backward, it's like a machine turning it from off to on.
quién no puede tener frío. Yo tengo que decir,
Hello.